Hi there, this is Mary from VIPS TV. Today we're going to study about I would, how to say I would in communication. Well, actually you can say I would like to do something. But in communication is if you want to sound like a native speaker, you would say I'd. You can say I'd or I. Pause a little bit. Okay, I'd or I. Okay, like this. Okay, example number one. Okay, in a restaurant. Okay, we have the waiter and three people in a table. Waiter, excuse me, are you ready to order? Okay, yes, I'd like to have the spaghetti and a cup of tea. I'd like the beef steak and salad, and I'd like 3 slices of pizza, please. Okay, this is a situation of ordering the food in a restaurant. Okay, I would like or I'd like something. That means I want something very politely. Okay, so waiter, excuse me. Remember X and S. Okay, excuse me. Two. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Are you ready? Ready to order? Are you ready to order? Okay. Yes. I'd like to have the spaghetti. You can say I'd like, I would like, or I'd like, or you can say like this, I like. Okay, I pause a little bit. Okay, actually your tongue is right there. Write the word, write the sound of the D. Right, but you just put your tongue there. Stop. I like. Okay, I like. Okay, I'd like to have the spaghetti. The spaghetti. Remember don't say spaghetti. Okay, spaghetti. Okay, spaghetti. The spaghetti. I'd like to have the spaghetti. I'd like to have the spaghetti. I'd like to have, that means I want to have. I'd like to have the spaghetti and a cup of tea, please. A cup of tea. You can say a cup of tea, or you can link them together. Cuppa. Okay, this is cup. Okay, and then link them together. Cuppa. Cup. You can say cuppa or cup of. Okay, the same. A cup of tea or a cup of. Okay, a cup of tea. I like to say a cup of tea. A cup of tea, please. A cup of tea. A cup of tea, please. A cup or a cup of. Okay, a cup of tea or a cup of coffee or a cup of beer. Okay. Yes, I'd like to have the spaghetti and a cup of tea, please. B. I'd like, or I'd pause a little bit. I'd like the beef steak. Remember, beef steak. Okay, don't say beef steak. Okay, beef steak or beef steak. Beef steak. And salad. I like the beef steak and the salad. I like the beef steak and salad. And I'd like 3, remember 3 slices of pizza. Slices, remember slices of pizza. We have a big pizza. We have, okay, for example, the large size. Okay, the large size, and then they would divide a big pizza okay, the large size pizza into 8 small pieces. So, okay, each piece, each species, 8 species. So each piece is a slice, okay? Slice usually very thin and flat, okay? Slices. 3 slices. 3 slices up. 3 slices, okay? If no S here, we just pronounce slice, slice. So 3 slices, and then we have 2 plus S here, so it turns out slices, slices up, slices up. 3 slices of pizza. Don't say pizza, okay? This is pizza, okay? Pizza. 3 slices of pizza. And I like 3 slices of pizza, please. And I like 3 slices. And I like 3 slices of pizza, please. Now, one more time again. I'd. You can say I would or I'd or quickly I. Okay, I. Now, excuse me, are you ready to order? Excuse me, are you ready to order? Yes, I'd like to have the spaghetti and a cup of tea, please. Or, yes, I'd like to have the spaghetti and a cup of tea, please. I'd like the beefsteak and salad. I'd like the beefsteak and salad. I'd like the beefsteak and salad. And I'd like 3 slices of pizza, please. And I'd like 3 slices of pizza, please. Number 2. Okay. Number 2, this is a situation in a class. The teacher will ask a class a question. What would you do if you had $1 million? If here conditional we have but this one would you do and had, this is conditional type 2, something that is not real in the present, okay? For example, right now I don't have $1 million, so conditional type 2, that means I make maybe like a situation of, something that is not real, like what would you do if you had $1 million, okay? What would you do if you had $1 million? Would you can say would you. What would you do if you had $1 million? What would you do if you had $1 million? If you had $1 million, what would you do if you had $1 million? Okay, and then some students will raise their hands and then answer the teacher's question. I'd give my parents a half. That means $1 million, and then I will give them a half. I'd give my parents a half. My parents, that means my father and my mother, okay? I'd give, or you can say I'd give my parents a half. I'd give my parents a half. My parents, I can link. I'd give my parents a half. Or, okay, student B, I'd open my own restaurant chain. Restaurant chain, a chain of restaurants, that mean a group of restaurants, okay? For example, KFC or things like that, they have a restaurant chain. That means not only a restaurant, a lot of restaurants everywhere. So, okay, that is a chain of restaurants, a group of restaurants. So, restaurant chain. I'd open my own restaurant chain, okay? You can say I open my own restaurant chain. Okay, student C, if I had $1 million, I'd stop studying and just stay at home to play video games, okay? If I link them together, if I had a $1,000,000. If I had $1,000,000, you can say a million or 1,000,000. The same, 1,000,000 or a million. If I had $1,000,000, I'd stop studying, or you can say I and then pause. I'd stop studying. Stop studying. Stop. Don't say stop or stop. Stop studying. Okay, don't say study, huh? Okay, studying. I stop studying and just stay at home. That means I don't want to go to school anymore. I just want to stay at home. Okay, just stay. Two ST go together. You just say one. Just stay. Don't have to say just stay. Oh my god, too long and then too tiring. Just stay at home. To play. Remember, play. Video games. Play video games. To play video games. Just stay at home to play video games. Just stay at home to play video games. If I had $1,000,000, I'd stop studying and just stay at home to play video games. If I had $1,000,000, if I had $1,000,000, I'd stop studying and just stay at home to play video games. D. I think I'd go traveling all around the world. Okay, for the student D, I just want to travel. I just want to go traveling. Okay. I think I'd go. And then I pause. I'd go traveling. I'd go traveling all around the world. Or, this is or. Don't say on or all, okay? All around the world. Around there. And this is world. Don't say world. That is not word. That is and then ld. World. The world. All around the world. All around the world. I think I'd go traveling all around the world. I think I'd go traveling all around the world. And student E, and me, I'd buy a big house in a seaside city. A seaside city, that means a city with the beach or that is near the sea. Okay. I'd buy a big house in a seaside city. A big house in a seaside city. And me, I'd buy a big house in a seaside city. One more time. What would you do if you had $1,000,000? What would you do if you had $1,000,000? What about you? What would you do if you had $1,000,000? Now, I'd give my parents a half, or I'd give my parents a half. B. I'd open my own restaurant chain. I'd open my own restaurant chain. I'd open my own restaurant chain. If I had $1,000,000, I'd stop studying and just stay at home to play video games. If I had $1,000,000, I'd stop studying and just stay at home to play video games. And student D, I think I'd go traveling all around the world. Or you can say, I think I'd go traveling all around the world. E. And me, I'd buy a big house in a seaside city. A big house in a seaside city. And me, I'd buy a big house in a seaside city. Okay, so That's all for I would or I'd, or quickly you can say I. Pause a little bit and okay, the next word. I'd like or I'd like. Okay, I'd like. And this one, what would you do if you had $1,000,000? I'd give or I'd give. I'd give. I'd give. I'd give. I'd open. I'd open. I'd open. This one, I'd stop or I'd stop. I'd stop. And I'd go. You can say I'd go. I'd go. And me, I'd buy. I'd buy. I'd buy. Okay, so that's all for today. Thanks. Goodbye. See ya.